Hello, Gizmos, and welcome back for the final episode for this season of League Two. Of course, last time out, we won the league with 3 games to go. So I am going to bring you them 3 league games now, and then I'll jump into what would be like a live recording and me just going through all of the stats as well. But I'll just check on this video because I don't really want to do 2 separate videos for it. Like, I could push the algorithm up and stuff like that, but I'm just going to do it. 2 video or one big video, and then you want to skip to like certain parts in the video of what is going to happen and the stats and the players and stuff like that. But I'll explain that all at the end of the episode and getting into it. So we wrap up the 3 games. What I'm going to do is we're all at home for each of the games, but I'm going to play in all different kits for one last time because there will be 3 brand new kits for next season, and the only thing that will stay the same is the kit colour for the home kit, so it will be blue and white. So we gave away a foul here at Colchester at home. They played a quick free kick. Alfie did really well to intercept. Great through ball into Mikey. What play by Alfie. Fair play, mate. Really good awareness to get in there, get the ball, and win the ball back and set Mikey up for another goal this season and strutting his way into League One. But it wasn't all plain sailing. Sometimes Colchester actually played really well, got through. Mingy did well to escape Drayton, who won the second header, but it was a really good save from Sov. I also played every goalkeeper as well for the last game, starting with Sov for this game. I kind of went with my weaker side, really. Morgan wanted to get him in on the score sheet, didn't happen there. It was a good save from the goalkeeper, and then Mikey did really well. I don't know why Colchester got 2 at the back. I could have passed it. It was so hard to do so. I just went for goal with Mikey. Full power shot. Really good save from the goalkeeper to keep it 1-0. And then what just sort of summed our play up, Mikey spreads it out wide to Sam. It's really good play from us. It's a great ball into me. A great little knockdown. Tyler takes a touch and smashes it into the back of the net. And Tyler adds up another goal as well. I think he's on 8 or 9 now. But it's a really good first season for him and Cam, showing what he can do in that position. And of course he played so well when Neil was out for so long as well, so it's just interesting for that. Jaden could have got a red card, took the player out, wanted to get there with Morgan as well. It's a good finish from McGeehan, who did that once for Pompey actually. If everyone remembers, Exeter just smashed it into the top corner when we needed a goal. Really good goal that was from Colchester's point of view, but we went literally straight from kickoff up the other end. Mikey, ungreedy like into Neil, just slips it in with his right foot over the goalkeeper, and Mikey could have gone away all the way for a hat-trick. Neil salutes the fans as well. It's been a great season, and I can't believe Neil has had a better half of the season, second half, since his injury. Coming back, really did come back with a bang, and that injury really did help him, spur him on. Home to Crewe now, of course, in the orange and black kit. What an amazing kit this has been this season. Really loved it. I don't normally go for kits like this, but I really loved that one. Robbie actually hit the bar there, and then Mikey gets through, almost overran it, but smashes it in past the goalkeeper, not saving that. 1-0 up in 13 minutes. Mikey's looking towards, I think he's over 20 now. And I was like, right, he's got 2 more games. He can try and get 25 at least in total for the whole all competitions, I guess. But really fantastic strike that was. And then he does well here. Look at that. Great little chip ball through. I wanted to shoot, but it's like being held off. Am I going to get a penalty? No. Then the block shot came in, and then it passed it all the way back out. And then I had a shot that went way over the bar. Not even worth showing. Morgan almost gets taken out, but he actually managed to get it through to Mikey, who then smashes it. It's a good save. Kean comes to lining in to try and stop it, but it does fail from that. And then Crewe actually didn't really get into the game, but they did here. It's an interesting tackle from Dean. He had to time it right, otherwise it's a penalty, but wins the ball, and we tried to spark a counter attack, but we couldn't. Kean crossed it to me. I crossed it then back to Kean, but he cut inside and launched a shot just over the bar. Kean's actually had a really good season as well, trying to push up towards 5 goals. And then Robbie, great footwork in towards Mikey, slots it past the keeper, 2-0. And like Robbie and Ocean as well in the cup competitions have absolutely dominated. But in and out of other games that they've played in the league, Robbie has really shown why he is a force to be reckoned with, and I think he'll do well in League 2, especially with him and Ocean up top. Almost threads me through there, but really good defending, because I would love to get a goal. And then Morgan bust through. I really wanted a goal from Morgan, but Mikey threw a one-on-one, and Mikey always scores one-on-ones. That is just in his nature. Slots away for the hat trick, and Morgan goes over to celebrate with him as well. And then Crew just really, really fell apart. I don't know why they did. They pushed everyone up forward. There was no need. Robbie running out of stamina, defender coming across, but no one is saving these shots that we're having. Just everyone is scoring fantastic goals right now. Really cruising as well, especially towards the end of the season, because we didn't look overly fantastic before we did win the league. This would have been this. So this is the last game of the season, the last home game as well. And this would have been the best game to do it under, because it is literally first v second. If we didn't win the league, MK Dons were like winning games when they drop points in that, and the title decider on the last day of the season. This would have been amazing for us, but it weren't meant to be. MK Dons did go up in second as well, but we went up at 1-0, 8 minutes on the clock. Paul smashes in another assist for Sam. I don't know how many assists Sam's got, definitely double figures. I don't know what Paul's doing for a celebration. Probably shocked that he scored, but really fantastic finish from Sam, assist from Sam, and a good finish from Paul. And then Neil, 6 minutes later, making it 2-0 up. And then kind of just showing MK Dons, like, yeah, you could, you pushed us all the way, but this is what we can do. Absolutely fantastic finishing from us. And 2 goals up really early doors as well. But it weren't all plain sailing. Jonathan Lecco, he's been around the block a few times, but he skied that one. Sov did well to... I actually genuinely forgot to put Ian in goal, so Sov stayed in goal, but Sov did well to come out and sort of make himself look really big, which sort of closed the angle down. And then Issa here, I don't know what he's trying to do with a toe poke into the far corner, but you're not going to beat Sov with them. And then Neil did really well. I wanted to pass it to Mikey, but I found through to Sam. Surely he's got a score, but the keeper made a really good save. It was McGilvery in goal. A really good shot stopper he was for Pompey as well back in the day. And then Issa again tried to curl it in. Sov made the save. A better shot that was from Issa that time, but Sov's there to deny him again. But yeah, MK Dons did try really hard, but just failed, I think, generally. It's a good ball through here to me. Could have laid it to Tyler. The defender was cutting off, so I went alone. Smashes it in the corner. 3-0, 3 points, clean sheet sealed. And that was the end of the game. I got the last goal. It was a great victory for us. I left in a clip here for, I think it was Alfie bombing through, trying to put through Tyler in, and just unfortunately missing. I did shoot first time when he passed it, but it is what it is, and I think it fell down to here, and obviously they made the tackle, and then the game ends. It's just a victory for us, nice and easy. We celebrate just one more time, obviously winning the league, getting promoted, first time doing that in a season. Really happy that we've done that in a season. It does take some real strength. We've had a lot of ups and a lot of downs in the season, but this team morale is really good. Got under good management, good coaches, and obviously the players as well is really good. But yeah, just want to say thank you very much to everyone who's watched throughout this season. I'm looking forward to League One. I'm looking forward to the kits. I've got some idea of the away kit. The home kit, obviously, I'll keep the colours, but I'm going to see what design I want. I'm going to try and stay as hooped as much as possible. The away kit, I've got a really good idea as well. And then the third kit, I'd either do a really nice kit or do an absolutely outrageous colour schemed kit with kits that colours that shouldn't go together, but they actually do. But here you just got a little cutscene of all the players celebrating with the fans in the kit. Mick deserves it as well. He's been a great manager, and he was when we did it as well. Fantastic guy he is. So yeah, looking forward to League One. Going to get in with all the pre-season stuff. It's going to take ages to do as well, so it might not be an episode for a couple of days. But that is the end of this episode of all the highlights. So now I'll jump in. If you want to stay in, I'll really appreciate it. But it'll just be the end of season review with the stats of the season. Hello, Geezebos, and welcome back to the end of season review. After our first season in League Two, it was a fantastic season. All round, I definitely think that we overachieved, definitely in certain aspects as well. In terms of, I guess, sort of the cups, I think I really did really well in the cup. Yes, winning the league is obviously great, but in terms of what we did in the cup is absolutely fantastic. What I'll do is I'll just go through the standings and where we got to, and everything like that. So in terms of the standings for the league table, I literally do it by section, so it's nice and straightforward. Won the league, great. 5 defeats all season. I'll look at the calendar if I can. I think I can look at the calendar still to find out what we did lose. I think we lost 2 at home, 3 away. And we did quite well to go unbeaten at home for quite a long time as well. I think there was up till December at least, maybe November, where we didn't lose until our first game. The first game that we lost, I believe, was Stockport or Salford. I can't quite remember. It's been a long season. But either way, it's positive all round. Look at the goal difference. No one really threatened. Stockport, of course, 18, good side Stockport as well. So, really interesting in that. The mid-table, a couple of teams missed out. Wimbledon and Bradford, who did really well during the season, just missed out. It was so tight for quite a long time. Look at that, all the way down to 12th is 63. And if you think if 69 or 67, 69 points is the benchmark for getting into the playoffs, then only next season is going to be interesting as well. In terms of going down, Crawley Town, worst team, as I said, our worst team in sort of how they're running and stuff like that in terms of sort of the chairman and what he went through, and the manager, I think, got sacked for comments that he should have made 7 wins down and they would have gone down, and so would Swindon Town as well. I think I saw a lot of Swindon Towns were moaning about if they didn't have a good start to the season in real life, they would have gone down. They just stayed up as well. So in terms of that, Salford and MK Dons are coming up with us. At the end, it was MK Dons in second. Salford picked them to the last playoff places. It's Stockport versus Walsall and Wrexham versus Barrow. So you're looking at a Stockport or Wrexham final. One of them teams will miss out on coming up, which is interesting. In terms of Salford, they finally got up, I guess. It's been a long time coming. So they're up, and so are MK Dons, and obviously that. So we'll look to beat them going forward. I don't know in terms of coming up in other teams who are coming down and up next year. I probably will leave that for a surprise until next season. Confidence rating 89 is pretty good. We did near enough everything that was asked of us within 3 seasons. So our first season we hit 48%. So we're looking to hit that by the third, literally on the very start of the third season, because the next one after 48 would be into 92, and then your last sort of games would be towards the 100% mark would be on the last season, and maybe the first couple of months. Reached the round of the 16 stage, you got through to the quarterfinal, which I think is the round of 16, I believe. I'm not too sure. Maybe we got one stage further than we needed to. Finishing the bottom half of League 2, we won it. Signed all the players and the contracts. So it'll be interesting to see what happens next season. Don't really worry about the academy. A 3-win streak that we sort of needed to win 3 games in a row. We managed 8. Absolutely fantastic at that before we lost the game. So really good from that. In terms of domestic, again, as you just saw, within 2 seasons finishing mid-table. So we've done it straight away. So that'll be interesting to find out what happens for next. And then financial, of course, you saw from up there. So really good sort of exposure. I look forward to see what happens next season. In terms of the squad hub, quite a lot. I'll go down the list. Really, I won't do highest goal scorers. I will flick it at the end maybe, but we'll just go through this. Sov, 8 clean sheets, really good in 22 games. Not too bad. Maybe switch him for away and stuff like that for next season. Ian, 14. As I said earlier in one of the episodes, it's the best clean sheets that I've kept. I don't think I've ever kept above 10. If I've kept anything, I've kept maybe 10. But I don't think I've got that high. So that is a really good ratio from Ian. 23 games played and 14 clean sheets. And even Alfie, 7 clean sheets from him. 2 in the FA Cup, 1 in the Carabao Cup, 1 in the league, which he did keep when I played him in the league. 1 appearance, 100% record in the league there. And then 7 in total. Ryan did really well. He got his goal. Was really happy for him. Sent that through to him, got the goal that he needed. 17 clean sheets as well. Morgan didn't get a goal, but got an assist. And I remember the assist that he set up for Mikey for the hat-trick. Could have gone away, but really good. Morgan got 10 clean sheets as well. For a player that's starting on the cup teams is really good. He won't be here next season. I don't really care. Chris, really good season. 21 clean sheets is absolutely phenomenal. Got his 2 goals. I think one of the goals was very important that he got a winner very late on. Really good start from him and got 1 assist as well. In terms of Dan, he was so close to scoring. I think he hit the bar a couple of times. I will look to get him into the centre of the corners where I'm sort of aiming towards him, because he seems to be towards the back post. So I have to put a lot of height and power on so it gets all the way to the back. So I'll look to do that. Jaden, and of course, 21 seasons. So 42 clean sheets, half each. That down the line, 21 each. Fantastic in terms of Chris and Dan. Well done. Jaden, first full season, 43 games that he played. He did play a lot. Of course, there was a couple of red cards. Chris and Dan both kept getting sent off. But yeah, really good season for him. He got his one goal. Of course, he hit the bar as well. Could have had another. Got an assist. 7 clean sheets as well. Absolutely unit from him as well. Ian did really well. 3 clean sheets. A solid start for a person that doesn't really play. If I'm going to be honest, I don't know if Ian's going to be in the season team next season. There might be a new player that could be looking to come into it. If I can edit it, he'll keep the same stats. Probably move position, but I'm looking forward to getting this player back in. Novio, of course, scored on the last game of the season, maybe the game before, but he got his goal finally. Absolutely well deserved. 21 clean sheets as well for him as well, and also 3 assists, bombing right back. And Dean, of course, first full season for him. Really happy where he got 9 clean sheets, just 1 off the double-digit mark as well. And of course, he got his 1 goal, which I'm really happy that he scored. Dave, of course, scored a lot of goals. I say a lot of goals, but 2 goals is a lot for him. Could have had so many more. I think he could have had 5 if it weren't for the keeper. I think he hit the bar a couple of games as well. 1 assist, 6 clean sheets, absolutely rock. Paul, 5 goals, 3 assists, and 21 clean sheets in that centre of that midfield. Absolutely unit. Same as Tommy as well. 5 goals, 5 assists as well, and 24 clean sheets. A little bit more. I think Paul might have conceded a few more. I think there was games where I mixed Tommy and Paul around because of fitness and stuff like that. Alfie, he came close to scoring as well. Unfortunately, he didn't get a goal, but one of the assists that he did get from Mikey was absolutely brilliant, the way he read the ball and played it through and got 4 clean sheets in the making. Tony, 1 goal, 2 assists, 6 clean sheets. A decent record for like Ian, for a player that's not really playing much, just fills in the gap here and there. Of course, we're still in the EFL trophy. We're going to try and win it next season. But of course, that will be the main aim in the games. For me, not too bad, I guess, as a winger. 10 assists could be higher. As a winger, you want to get higher than that. I suppose as a winger, you kind of want to contribute towards goals, but get your assists more than your goals. This way is the other way around. 15 goals for me, 10 assists, 23 clean sheets. Jax, again, really solid performer. 6 goals, 7 assists, 7 clean sheets. That's where you kind of want your wingers. Really doing well with that. Tyler, again, first full season as Cam, absolutely bombing forward and scoring a lot of goals. Tyler probably played more goals than, or played more games than Neil, I should say. Obviously, Neil missed. If you look in comparison for 55, Neil clearly missed 15 games of the season, round about 15 to 16, maybe even more, because obviously his injury with a broken toe is out for so long. So well done to Tyler, that was really good. Neil, shocking first half of the season, first 4 months, really rubbish, 2 or 3 goals. Wasn't performing well, had a couple of assists, really looked shaky, injured, broke his toe, came back, got 7 or 8 goals, loads of assists as well, and a high amount of clean sheets. Sam, first full season, 8 goals, 9 assists, and 20 clean sheets. Absolutely fantastic performance. Some of the assists that Sam got as well, with the crossing and the ability that he does, some of the goals as well. I think there was an episode between December to February where Sam just cut in from the right and just hit it, and it just went in the back of the net. Every time I kept shooting, just flew into the corner. Absolutely phenomenal strikes. Kian, first full season at right wing. He's been in the team before, but first full season here. 3 goals, 4 assists, and 8 clean sheets. Really good. Man of the moment, Mikey, of course, just a man who scores a lot of goals. 22 goals, 16 assists. That's a lot of assists as well. 23 clean sheets. Mikey just scores goals. I think my record with him is like 55. That I did in an old FIFA that probably wouldn't be able to be hit again, because the FIFA technically is better in defending and stuff. So Mikey absolutely smashed it, and hopefully he does the same in a higher league, more sort of competition and stuff like that. Could be interesting to do. Ocean, always a bagsman, always scoring a lot of goals in the cup, always like feeds off Mikey from what Mikey does in the league. Ocean does in the cup, and exact same here. Ocean actually only scored 3 goals in the league. In the cup, he got 11 goals, absolutely smashing it. And again, 15 assists, really good. 9 clean sheets, really happy for him. And then the last player, Robbie, 13 goals, 8 assists, and 7 clean sheets. First full season. Between these two, they're absolutely flying in clean sheets and stuff like that. Really happy for him as well. So if I just go from top to bottom, it finished Mikey, top goal scorer, then me, then Ocean, then Robbie, then Neil, Sam and Tyler, probably Jax as well, all just missed out on the double figures as well. So really unfortunate for that. So that's really good. I think in terms of growth as well, a couple of pluses there, plus 2, plus 1, 2s. 2, 1, 2. There's just a couple of pluses there. Just going to go through. I got +3 somehow. I'm not too sure how. Swagbo +3 as well, absolutely amazing for him. Mikey +3, probably no surprise from that. And Robbie +3 as well. And Sov +1. So loads of different sort of ways there is. A lot of clean sheets and stuff like that. There was a lot of players that did keep their bonuses and a lot of players that didn't. I think there was 8 players that I was sure of that didn't keep them that had a bonus because the younger people like Alfie, Morgan, Dean and stuff like that didn't have a bonus. So hopefully next season it will allow me to do a bonus for them. So if I can do that, obviously I will. And if you can get that in, that would be amazing for the bonuses. I would really like to do it because I want to do it with every player, but it doesn't matter if I do. So yeah, I think it's about 6 or 7 people didn't miss it. There was a couple of players who were 1 or 2. Sam and Jax and Kian were a couple of theirs, and also Ian as well was 2 off what he needed to do. So just a little bit unfortunate for that as well. So really happy the way the stuff went this season. In terms of my career for Mick, overall a good manager. 66 games played, 40 wins, 18 draws, 8 losses in all competitions. So of course the defeat to West Ham and also Derby in the cup as well, and also Blackburn, who I lost on penalties to as well. So they're probably the 3 defeats, and obviously the rest in the league. So yeah, it's not as well. I say it's not a great season, but the win percentage is amazing. Total earnings and that biggest defeat 6-1 to Salford, absolutely head loss that we had against them. 2 men sent off. Really did lose my head that game just for the way that it was going about and the players and stuff like that. So really unfortunate there. Biggest win, Crawley 7-0. Of course, they were bottom with only 7 wins as well. So interesting sort of comparisons and stuff like that. So yeah, really happy with how it all went. Of course, I'll do all the customized clubs and stuff like that. I'll look to see if I can do the player as well. Be interesting to find out if I can bring a new player in for the other player just because he's not playing much. And yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see if I can bring him in, and hopefully you guys will enjoy him being in the team. So that is literally going to wrap up the end of season review. I look forward to doing the new season. I look forward to all of the kits and the new stadiums and stuff like that to bring you as well. So stick around for that, guys. Really do appreciate all your support on the channel. Leave a like. It is free. I've only got a small channel, but it really does help me out. I've just randomly seen West Ham won the FA Cup. Fair enough. So the team that we went out to beat Man City and won the FA Cup. So fair play, David Moyes. They'll be in Europe next year, so not a bad thing in the end. So yes, I got a small channel. I appreciate that. I do it for all the people that watch it and stuff like that. So I really do appreciate everyone coming by and liking it. So do subscribe. It is free. Helps me out. I really do appreciate it. So I will all see you for the next season of the League One campaign.